Welcome back, everyone. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump is headed to the U.S.-Mexican border today. He will tour the U.S.-Mexico crossing at Laredo, Texas, with Border Patrol agents. The Agents Union, though, has invited Trump to tour one of the most active parts of the border with people who work there. And now there's late word that the union that invited him may be backing out. Trump is expected to hold a news conference at the border, then speak to officers. His comments about immigration, that rapists and murderers are coming in from Mexico, set off a firestorm of criticism. We'll, of course, keep you updated on Trump's visit and if it goes on as scheduled.
Defense Secretary Ash Carter is in Iraq this morning on an unannounced visit. He arrived in Baghdad, where he's expected to meet with high-ranking Iraqi officials, including the Prime Minister, Sunni leaders, and U.S. commanders. This is the latest leg of Carter's Middle East tour to reassure regional allies in the aftermath of the signing of the Iran nuclear deal. Carter has already visited Israel, Jordan, and Saudi Arabia. And staying with Iraq, Iraq's defense ministry has released video showing what it says are airstrikes targeting the ISIS militant group in the western part of the country. The video shows various airstrikes targeting ISIS hideouts and vehicles in Anbar province. Yesterday, this video was taken. It also shows the Iraqi defense minister inspecting an airbase and inspecting the front lines near Ramadi, west of Baghdad.
Well, new this morning, 2 teenagers in Oklahoma are now in police custody, suspected of killing 5 people and injuring 1 family member. Police discovered the bodies inside a home just outside of Tulsa late last night. The suspects, ages 16 and 18, were arrested a short distance away. Authorities haven't released the ages of the victims, but only that they were all stabbed. They have said 1 juvenile is hospitalized in critical condition and a 2nd child was found inside the home unharmed.
Well, this morning, the man accused of the Charleston church massacre is facing additional charges. At a news conference yesterday, Attorney General Loretta Lynch announced that a federal grand jury indicted Dylann Roof with dozens of federal charges, including 12 counts of committing a hate crime. Roof is charged with killing 9 black worshipers during a Bible study at Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston last month.
And in other legal news this morning, the California Supreme Court has denied comedian Bill Cosby's request to review a case against him. That means the civil suit filed by Judith Huth can continue at the trial level. Huth claims Cosby sexually assaulted her at the Playboy Mansion back in 1974 when she was just 15 years old. High-profile attorney Gloria Allred represents Huth and called the court's decision a huge victory for her client. Allred said she hopes to schedule a deposition for Cosby in the next 30 days. Cosby, through his lawyers, has denied all allegations of sexual misconduct.
Well, making space news on your Thursday, a Soyuz spacecraft has successfully docked at the International Space Station. The Russian rocket launched yesterday from Kazakhstan, carrying 3 new crew members. Among those, American astronaut Kjell Lindgren. The spacecraft docked about 10:45 last night, just 6 hours after the launch. The launch had been delayed for 2 months after an unmanned Russian cargo rocket failed to launch back in April. The 3 people on board will join 2 Russians and American astronaut Scott Kelly, already on the ISS.